Today my chat message is up. I got a few moments, so I thought I would come on live and see who would join us for the day. Yeah, things have been crazy busy here, so I haven't been live streaming, but I thought today let me have a nice little distraction and come on here. So I hope everyone's been doing well. I hope everyone's weather's doing well. I heard on the news there's been like storms and fires, like has been typical lately. So I hope no one's in an area that's affected by any of that. Hey, thank you for the thumbs up and for being here. Hey, Crystal. Glad you're able to catch the live stream. How's your day going for you? Hope everyone's doing well. Hopefully it's not too hot out there in California. I know it gets hot out there. Hang in there. It's almost fall. It's good. I'm glad to hear. This summer has been so chaotic and eventful and not in a good way that like I'm actually ready for fall. Usually Usually, I like summer and I want summer to last as long as it can because in Canada it gets cold and dark for a lot of the year, so we look forward to a break from it. But this year's been so crazy that I'm like, bring on fall. I'm gonna be getting all the pumpkin spice lattes I can. Anytime, Crystal, anytime. It's been hot. Oh no. I bet Jade's finding a nice, cool, shady spot to keep cool in. It seems like she's calming down a little. You mentioned that she's getting a little bit more used to getting her energy out and then coming back, so that's good. I still think it's funny how when Jade was in the truck with Chris and Mason says, "Well, if she jumps out, goodbye to Jade." He's so funny. I can't believe he's already in high school. I went back and I watched. Aw, she gets in the sprinkler. I love when dogs go in sprinklers. We have a park that has like a little cooling area with water, and when there's no kids in there, the dogs go, and it's so cute to see all the dogs meeting each other and running through the water. I was just thinking, I was watching some of your older videos, Crystal, and it's so amazing to see how much younger Mason was at the beginning, and now he's already in high school. I was like, whoa. They grow up quick. If anyone is new here, my name is Amanda and I'm in Canada. And I hope everyone's having a good one. She's coming down along. Yeah. And probably early mornings or evenings are a good time to run because it's cooler. Yes, hello everyone here. Don't be shy. Feel free to say hello. I love that she gets in the sprinkler though. Every time I walk by a sprinkler, I'm tempted to run through it though. Like, even my husband's like, "Are you gonna do it?" I'm like, "Maybe." This lighting is horrible, but I'm not sure where else I could go because it's like washing me out, but whatever. It is what it is. I ain't too worried about it. Thank you for the 4 thumbs up, everyone. What's everyone's plans for the day? You should. Oh, I think I know the one you're talking about. Yeah, I'm tempted by that one too. Hey, Matt, how are you doing? Life is chaotic and stressful for me, but that's okay. Sometimes it is, eh? I hope your life is going good. Have you cooked anything recently? I love hearing what you make. She gets way too excited. Well, maybe in the near future you'll be able to fix her and she can go to a couple classes cuz that might help too. My parents have a dog that somebody had to rehome. It wasn't working because they were in an apartment. And this little guy is a barker. Whew. Sometimes he barks. It drives us a little, like a little crazy, but he's getting a lot better at it. But for some reason, whenever the phone rings, he won't stop barking. Yeah. Parlez-vous anglais? You will get. Crystal, don't even worry about it. I sent it not expecting anything. If you want to just send me a letter, that would make me more than happy. But don't worry about putting stuff in the mail because it's so expensive. Like if it's an envelope, it's okay because it's like $3 or $2. But when you get to packages, it's like it gets crazy. And right now with the tariffs, they're like weren't sure. I was so afraid your package was gonna get lost because there's this new thing now. Yes, I'm speaking English. How are you doing? I only speak English. Yeah. I wish I spoke another language. If our family had passed down some of the languages, I might be able to speak Ukrainian, Italian, or Polish, or French, but they never passed it down to us. And yeah, he is so naughty, Anu. But he's getting better, he's getting calmer. I think it's in his breed to bark, but if we could only get him to stop barking at the phone ringing, because if somebody calls and it's like important and we need to hear it, we can't hear it. I don't know who that is. Yeah, but I would love. Yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I'm just glad it arrived because I was scared for a little while. I'm like, oh no, did they lose it? But I used a company called Chit Chats, and they are a little bit more affordable than the regular mail, and they're really good. But it stopped updating the tracking, so I don't know if it went to USPS and then that part wasn't tracked. Was it United States Postal Service who dropped it off? Like, did it come in the mail or did it go to your porch? Because I don't know how it works when it crosses the border. I live in Canada too, so are you in Quebec? Blah, blah, blah. Are you in Quebec? I'm doing well. Just finished making homemade cards for a couple ladies from my church. Oh, wow. Right on. I like to make crafts and cards too, but I'm not that great at it. And Crystal, did you get another painted rock in the mail? Did you get number three? Because I was on Insta and I thought I saw that you got another one. I don't know what that noise was, but that's okay. 50 pounds is a lot of money. Or is that euros? Pounds. Pounds. You did? I'd love to know who's painting them. I wonder if it is the mail lady. I wonder. She does? That's so sweet. I think it's because Mason talks to her all the time and maybe she's seen some in your yard. Are you no. I'm not smart enough to learn a whole other language. I tried to learn French in school, but I didn't get it. Isn't it Anna? She paints like I don't know if she's painting them or just delivering them, but Crystal will randomly get like painted rocks in the mail. So Crystal, Anna's my daughter, and me and her sometimes when we're at the park, we find painted rocks and we collect them and we put them in our plants. Hey Tash, hello, 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 Canadian banana. I'm glad you're here. I'm also Canadian. I'm in Ontario. Yeah. Tasha's at the hospital. He's in the waiting room. Yeah. You're in Quebec. All right. I've been to Quebec once. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate that. I want to go back to Quebec. It's beautiful there. You grew up in Ontario. What part? Like northeast, west, south? You don't have to say where, but I just didn't know if it was somewhere close. I'm in the Toronto area. London. Did you like London? Yeah, I'm in Toronto area. I go to London. I was recently at the hospital in London. London's not my favorite, but that's okay. I do go there not pretty often, but often kinda. Toronto is awesome. Yeah, if you like crowds and crazy drivers. It is beautiful. Like I'm in Ontario and it's really beautiful here. Like we have a lot of places with lakes and just nature and there's there's some areas that aren't very populated and I love going there. I love going in the middle of nowhere and being in small communities. I find it refreshing the slower pace of life. And if anyone didn't know, Matt is in the UK and he is a fantastic cook. Yeah. Well, you're just a little bit older than my daughter. You're 24. Yeah, Ontario has changed, and Quebec, what I hear is more affordable. The bills like for like utilities and stuff like that is more affordable. Ontario, they just keep like increasing everything to like it's it's to the point like where everything is so expensive, the homeless population is out of control. Like it's just I know it is in a lot of areas, but I've never seen it quite like this before. And the hustle get to be too much. Hey, Raju. Yeah, Ontario is so expensive. Yeah, I know. If I could move to Quebec, I would, but I have family here that we're with. I would move to Quebec in a heartbeat. I've only been there once, but I loved what I saw and I really enjoyed the feeling of being there. Yeah, I feel like Ontario is like oh, I think I heard of that before. It's English speaking. So then I could survive because I don't speak French. I'm doing good. How are you? Near the Vermont border. Okay, okay. It sounds familiar. I don't know why. Maybe I had family who lived there. It is getting crazy. Uh, Crystal, you probably experience this because you're in California, and I feel like California, the cost of living is more expensive, if I'm not mistaken. And in Ontario, because we have like the biggest population, I feel like we make a lot of the money for the country. Like, I feel like the way we are taxed so hard here and the way our bills are, like, I feel like we're paying almost double. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. Yeah. I have family in LA, but I don't really, unfortunately, I don't get to talk to them much. Yeah, you basically have to. Like, and that's what I told my daughter. I go, like, life is so expensive. Don't even think you have to move out or don't even think that you need to, like, try and support yourself because it's near impossible for a single person to support themselves, especially in Ontario. And I'm sure it's the same in California. Heck, if it gets more expensive, I might, Canadian banana, I might be going back to my mom's basement. Possibility if it keeps getting crazy, eh? Now you're busy. Okay. Oh, 6 thumbs up. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Hopefully things make a change soon. Things have to make a change. My name is Amanda. Okay, let me know. Also, the company's pay. Yeah, see, no, a tiny house here, like even a small house would be like 700,000, and that's like not a big house at all. Aw, your name's beautiful too. I liked your channel. I was like, oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. That's annoying. So they did deductions, Crystal. So did it go underneath the threshold after the deductions? And you should still be able to get paid out. The time where I am is 11:30, almost afternoon. I know, right, Matt? It's ridiculous. Like we just did groceries and it was $250. It always is. And I remember like 10 years ago I could get groceries for 125, 150 for the week. It's doubled. And like I'm not buying expensive like it's not like I'm buying expensive cheese or cuts of meat or anything like that. It's crazy.
We got a can of lentils.
Yes, I did buy lentils. Aw, thank you. I appreciate it. Not till September 22nd, 20. Is their pay period? Okay. Hamilton. Now, see, Hamilton we call the armpit of Ontario. Some parts of Hamilton, like up on the hill, are beautiful. And then some parts are kind of not the greatest. But I hear their hospital is good, and there are beautiful places in Hamilton. Especially to hike. We've been finding places to hike there. No comment on Brampton. I call Brampton Brampton. And is scary. Yeah, scary's a good way. Brantford, yeah. I've been to Brantford a few times. It's everywhere. It's everywhere, honestly. Like I was somewhere around the Muskoka area and we were just on a trail and there was like syringes and like stuff left everywhere. And we're like, really? Here too? It was surprising. But it's nice we have a few from Canada here. I think they're from, I can't remember if they're from India. I have a lot of friends on here from India. So it's kind of hard for me to remember everyone because there's lots of names. But I do pretty well and I try my hardest to remember about my friends on here. Does anybody have plans for the day? I had to take kind of a slower day off because things have been a little hectic. So if I don't like pace myself, it's not good for my health. So today is a bit of a slower day. I'm just gonna do chores. I'm just gonna do like the dishes, the litter box, finish cleaning the bathroom, and I think that's it. Oh, and then I gotta cook dinner. But I'm like, is it Friday? Oh, yeah, it is Friday. Friday. My idea of a party is being in bed at 9, watching YouTube and like relaxing. Now that I'm 39, I don't, those party days are over. I know, Matt, right? Like someone in the store was saying basically it's almost $100 a bag of food. I think things are going to change. They can't keep going on this way. So I think that things will start getting better. I know things will get better, but it's just, it seems like we're in a really stressful time right now. And for everyone. Well, that's one idea, Anna. From Costco. Costco stresses me out. I don't know if anyone here shops at Costco. I don't. Costco is the most stressful store. I seen that right before I went live, Crystal. I'm gonna watch it after. I was like, yay, she put out a new video. I got excited. Oh, I just say Toronto because to keep safe. Because, like, my friends on here are like, don't tell where you are. So I respect that. If my friends tell me that, they're probably looking out for me. They're like, there's too many weirdos these days. And don't be sorry about that. I'm just saying, I just say Toronto area. Yeah, Home Depot. It's a big store. I find that whenever I need help in Home Depot, there's never anyone to help. I'm like, excuse me, I need help here. The store's so big, I can't find what I'm looking for. And Walmart, I find stressful. I don't know, the people at Walmart, like, they'll just walk into you. What are you doing awake, Joseph? Dusty had a toilet paper. Oh, of course, Dusty did. So I'm awake. Nice to see you. It's Joseph with an F, but it's okay. I think autocorrect fixed it. Or didn't fix it, changed it. It's okay. At first, I thought his name was Jose F-150. I was like, do you have a Ford 150? Meanwhile, he has like opposite. He has a hybrid car. Yes, psst, 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 to Dusty. Yeah, they do have everything. Fortunately, we have a store, Dollarama, and if I need something household, I usually go there because it's smaller than Walmart. Has anyone ever played Walmart Bingo? I'm tempted to. There'll be like a card, and each spot will be like someone in pajamas, someone yelling, somebody doing this, and like you can play Walmart Bingo. Yeah, Dollarama, I think the closest thing I could think of would be like five and below for you guys. But when I was little and we were in the States on family vacation, I remember seeing a 99-cent store and I was so impressed with everything there. And I told my mom, it's even better here. It's 99 cents and not a dollar. Right? Yeah, our Walmart, they set fire on the toilet paper aisle, especially during the pandemic when things were crazy and there was a shortage of toilet paper. Someone like caught the Walmart on fire and it closed for a while. And then someone caught it on fire again. Sometimes I think it'd be easier living in the wild, wild west than going to Walmart. I'm glad you're doing okay. It happened like four times. I knew of two, and then I stopped watching the news because the news just, it stresses me out, and I don't have the heart for it. I just can't. And people would tell me, no, you have to watch the news or you'll be uninformed. I'm like, if there's something important, I will hear it on the radio or my family will tell me. And they always do. Like, I have a brother who'll be like, oh, did you hear blah, blah, blah? And I'm like, no, thank you. Someone will let me know the important stuff, but all of the, like, fear that I feel like they instill in people is just not good. It will depress you. I know I have family who watch it, and I'm like, why do you watch the news? They're like, oh, I'm just something to do. I'm like, okay. Don't watch it around me. And at the hospital, because we've been at the hospital a lot lately, um, it's always the news. I'm like, I'm already here stressed, and now I have to watch the news. Hello from Canada. I'm from Canada. I'm in Ontario. I know, right? What is this stream about? Just about us talking. Is Clippy your display picture? I think it looks like Clippy. It's just a little small for me to see. Yeah. I'm the type who, if I hear good news, I try and spread that because I think we need more like good news or if something good happens. You're in Ontario as well, right on. I'm Toronto area. Clippy. I don't celebrate birthdays, but how old are you? If you don't mind me asking. I'm old. I'm 39. I turned 39 this summer. You're 10. Aren't you supposed to be in school? Or you got the day off? Oh, it's summer. I'm telling you guys, life has been 2 hours from Toronto. Right on. Well, if you're north of Toronto, then you could be somewhere very beautiful because north of Toronto is nice. I know this summer has been ridiculous to say the least. Yeah, I know, right, Matt? It's a good choice. It's a good decision. And you know what confuses me? Like my friends in the States, like Crystal is in California, they already went back to school. And some of my friends I watch online, their kids are back in school because they're in the States. So in my mind, I'm just confused. Mushroom! Mushroom is Crystal's cat, and he likes to redecorate, and he goes around and knocks stuff over. Joseph, are you still here? He might have went back to bed. If Joseph's here, do you want to get Kylo?
Yeah.
Joseph he's here. Okay, do you want to meet Kylo?
He has a snotty nose.
Joseph is my Australian best friend. He's Dusty the house cat. It's just his channel's about his cat and he puts out awesome videos with her. Kylo is my new kitten. Well, not mine, my daughter's.
He has a snotty nose.
Yes, it is from Star Wars, Kylo Ren, but he came with his name, but Tash really liked it because he's like, Kylo Ren.
Snotty nose, goopy eyes.
So,
something
this
up with
little
his butt.
guy was born in a boat. Look at the camera, baby. He was born in a barn in a boat. And he currently has a UTI, and I think he has a respiratory infection. And before we got him, he had ringworm and ear mite. So this little guy's been through it all. And he is a lovey baby. He's a love bug. He follows Anu around, and when she leaves the room, he cries for her. This is the only good thing that came from Summer. Yeah, they said he was vet checked, so we're like, oh, that sounds legit. He does kind of look like Mushroom. Thank you, Matt. Look at his baby. His baby. It's probably his nap time because he eats. Okay, you want to go? Yeah, they claimed he was healthy and he came with all these health problems. So we're like, excuse me, like, what vet checked him over? I'm not holding his head. He's just placing it there. If it looks like I'm like holding him, my hand's here. He's like resting. Probably because he's. Do you want to take him? He's squirmy now. He's so squirmy. Hello. Little shmoo shmoo.
And then he had to get tested, and he has a bald patch on his leg.
Oh yeah, he had to get tested for something, and they had to shave his little leg, and they put a band-aid on it, and he came home and he was mad at the band-aid because I think it hurt to take off. He's a little sweetheart, and he loves Anu. He's good with Tika, but Tika is not impressed that there's a kitten in the house. We're keeping him separate, so right now he's in Anu's room, but then we put Tika in my room and close the door, and then we let him like run around and get all his energy out. Like he's not in a room all day. He just goes in at night and when Tika needs to come out, cuz Tika's 12 and she sleeps a lot. So we just like let her sleep and we close the door. And yeah, we're isolating him because he has been sick and we're just not 100% sure yet. But Tika hissed at him, but she seems like she's just trying to understand like where'd this guy come from, because she doesn't hiss at him every time. Just sometimes like when he's running around, I think she's like, what's he doing? Yeah, it's best to make sure. Like, and he had everything he could have caught, he caught, but he was born in a little boat in a barn. And we met his sisters and they were so cute. One of his sisters looked like him and the other two were like black and they were so little. He was the runt. Yeah. So we tested him for the really serious stuff to make sure he didn't have that. Because if he did indeed have something that was dangerous, we weren't going to keep him because we have to keep our 12-year-old cat safe. It wouldn't be fair to her. But we got him tested for the stuff that like that could really hurt her, and he doesn't have any of that. But he's on antibiotics. Hey, he's on antibiotics right now. Yeah, so he takes his little medicine and he gets lysine. It's this like, it's kind of like a supplement or like a, how do you say? Like something that's good that builds their immune system up. So, oh, I am not. I'm a hot mess if I'm anything. How are you doing though? I hope you're doing well. And thank you for the 9 thumbs up. I appreciate that. Keep getting dizzy lately, but I think it's just the stress. But it's like I feel dizzy and then it feels like I'm like, okay, am I going cross-eyed or something? Because I feel like it's like spinny and I don't know. I don't know how to explain what I'm saying, but that's why I keep looking at myself in the camera just to see if I look okay. Oh, we have a lot going on. I have 2 family members in the hospital. One who we're hopeful is getting better and he's slowly getting better. One who's not getting better. And I have another family member who was diagnosed with something And this summer I had to put my cat down because he caught a really something wrong with his liver, and the treatment wasn't an option because of his heart. He wouldn't have. The treatment was too intensive, and the vet said he wouldn't make it. You're just gonna stress him out for nothing, basically. And our car broke down, and our car's acting wonky. Kylo's the one good thing we got, and he's sick. We've been going back and forth from hospital to hospital, wearing us down. I got lysine for Ronnie. Like, yeah, I think that's okay. It's life, and it's just life right now. Thank you, though. I don't know if you call it a supplement or a mineral or something, but it's like a vitamin or something. I hope fall is our season. Because we didn't get to go on vacation this summer because everything just came to a halt. I was really hoping to go fishing. I even got a new fishing rod and was like,
No, you did?
yeah, it's over there.
Oh, I thought that one was mine.
Thank you, Crystal. No, I bought a new fishing rod. It was like on sale for $100 and some, but it was more than that. It's a really good one. It's an ugly stick. So I was hoping to see what I could reel up on that bad boy, but maybe in fall. Let's see. Maybe we can get some pickerel in fall, but yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna make fall try and make fall a happy time. I might even decorate with pumpkins around here.
Again, I come home after being at my grandparents, and there's like pumpkins in the bathroom, pumpkins in the kitchen, pumpkins in the living room,
I don't know if you can
in their
hear
room.
her.
I'm like, where are these pumpkins coming from?
Right, Crystal, I feel that. I feel that. So what Anna just said is when she came home from visiting her grandparents, she came and there's pumpkins in every room of the house, and she's like, "Where are these pumpkins coming from?" Like I bought a little I was thinking romanticized fall. I got like a little bag of mini pumpkins and like squash and stuff, and I like decorated them everywhere. It's the only season I decorate for, and I like getting the fall scented candles and like the pumpkins from Dollar Tree and stuff too, like the decorative ones. Yeah, I put a display on top of the toilet. Why'd you have to tell them that? But yeah, I don't know, I try to make fall special. And I know, fall scents are the best. Because it was autumn, like on the toilet even. Well, I got a bag of them. Where else was I gonna put them? I had them on all the tables. I like to even decorate when I make my planner videos. And there'd be pumpkins. If you go back and see my fall videos, you'll see pumpkins and like fall scented candles. I even went and got like handmade candles off Marketplace. Krista, hey, nothing wrong with decorating the bathroom. She's just like, Mom, what is this about? I left for like a week and I come back and there's pumpkins in every room, even on the back of the toilet tank. I'm like, look, I needed to do something to pick myself up. Maybe if I decorate with pumpkins this year, I'll make a video and give everyone a tour. Joseph, do they do pumpkin spice in Australia? Like, is that a big thing when it becomes fall time for you guys, or is that like not a thing there? And what about you, Matt? If you're still here, is pumpkin spice lattes like the thing what did Anu say now? Surprised I didn't come home to you wearing pumpkin shades and dangly earrings. Well, maybe this year you will. Maybe this year you just gave me a great idea. I'm gonna buy handmade pumpkin earrings. No, it's not a thing there. Hey, we find ways to bring joy during the rough time when That's what I love about you, Crystal. We think the same way. Oh no. It came back, his allergies? No. That's hard because now he's gonna be off a day, another day of work. I know Tash is off work. My husband's been off work for a couple weeks because he needs to go from hospital to hospice to hospital to hospice, and we got to do what we got to do to take care of our family, right? So it's been a couple weeks, so it gets a little stressful, but I'm glad he's home. I thought pumpkin spice was a universal thing as well. But that's why I asked, because I like to figure out what we have in same or what is different. My vision of the world is shattered. There's no pumpkin spice and well, maybe when Vic's Lion Den's in here, we can suggest that he makes pumpkin spice in fall. Yeah. I hope your husband feels better. I hope Chris feels better soon. That's hard. Did you ever figure out what he's allergic to? Is it something at the workplace, do you think? Or like, is it some of the homes or places he goes, I wonder? I'd be curious to know. I also like in fall when they do the oat lattes, like the brown sugar and oat. They might need to. Well, do they have Starbucks in Australia? If you go by and you see pumpkin spice on the sign, let me know. I don't like Starbucks, but it's okay for some things. He's stubborn. I told him, what man isn't to a certain degree? He said I told him to go to the clinic, but he's like, no, I'll go away and heal on its own. Every year, so maybe it's a fall time allergy or something at the end of summer. Because I know here soon it's going to be ragweed season, and I wonder if my allergies are going to go crazy. You do have Starbucks? I didn't know, but that's cool. I sometimes go there, but the thing I don't like is like you'll buy this expensive drink and they don't even like if you buy a coffee from there now they don't even put the cream or milk in it. You have to do it yourself. They're always nice to me. Except me and this one Starbucks employee accidentally always look at each other and then awkwardly look away, so then I don't go to that Starbucks because that's just awkward and I'm weird. No, that's gotta be something. He gets it every year. Is it typically this time of the year? It's gotta be something environmental then. But I have this one, there's one local cafe I like going to, and they make all the flavors like from natural stuff. Nothing's from a pump. So they actually like make the syrup. So if you get like a French toast latte, it's like cinnamon and all the flavors that they make in small batches. And everything's local. So I really like that. But I haven't been there in a few weeks because I haven't got the chance. When I do, I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna like get everything fall related.
If it's pumpkins, I'm gonna cry.
Oh, pumpkins. Twice a year, different times. Or it could even be something silly. Like one time I had a reaction and I don't know what it is. It was probably stress or something, but the doctor's like, it could have just been like a spider bit you and you broke out. It could have been dust mites. She's like, there's so many variables. Like, there's a million things it could be. But I just like, because it was like on my abdomen and stuff, I just took a bath with vinegar to help with like it and it brought the swelling down. That was years ago. I never came back, so I don't know. Sometimes it's the littlest thing that will throw you off. But I hope he feels better soon because that's not fun. It's crazy though. My allergies this spring were so bad. Like One of my lives I had to wear sunglasses because my eyes looked disgusting. Like I was just gross. Joseph was here for that. He's seen it. But then once I went to my doctor and she gave me this one spray. It actually really worked. So I was so thankful for that because for a while I couldn't do nothing. Like my eyes wouldn't stop running. I couldn't stop. Like it was just a nightmare. But I think it's the maple trees. And I was never allergic to maple trees before, but it was when all the pollen was on the cars and stuff. That's when it got really bad. So I think it was the maple trees. I gotta run and do my morning walk. Okay, you have fun. Enjoy your walk. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I should have went on a morning walk this morning, but I didn't.
I shouldn't have woke up this morning.
My eyes were so crusty. I felt like SpongeBob when he got dehydrated or something. Like I just felt like so like my eyes wouldn't stop crying and then like if I put makeup on it made it worse. And then I was like, am I allergic to makeup now? Like I don't wear a lot of it, but I would be really sad if I developed an allergy to makeup. But whatever was in that spray she gave me really did do the trick because it worked. And hopefully it'll work this fall if I get bothered by the ragweed. Is it? I'm not sure if it's ragweed or goldenrod. One of them comes out in fall. And it's always in the seasons you're trying to enjoy. Like, yay, it's spring, allergies. Yay, it's fall, allergies. It's like, what's with that? But one good thing, a hummingbird has been coming to our balcony. We have zinnias, so Tash grew us zinnias from seeds because they're one of my favorite flowers. And I never thought that it would attract hummingbirds, but this hummingbird showed up and I've seen him twice or her twice now. Do you have hummingbirds in Australia? I'd imagine you do. We have the ruby-throated hummingbird here. You do? Aren't they the cutest? Good morning. Is it Lewis? How are you? Hummingbirds amaze me. And I love like up north where my family is, a lot of people have the feeders out for them. And you get to see them more often. They're fun to watch. And I love the sound their wings make. It's so cute. Sometimes when I drink too much coffee, Tash says I'm like a hummingbird. What amazes you, Anu? You have pigeons galore. You're doing great. That's awesome. Pigeons galore. Yeah, kind of in the city, yeah. You're back, Tash. How are things there? I hope good. Toilet paper with the wavy edges. What is that? Toilet paper with the wavy edges. What kind of bougie toilet paper do you have? We don't have that. We got Costco toilet paper here. Okay. He went for a walk. Oh, good. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Who can afford that in this economy? It's wavy. Okay. Don't get stressed out. Just reply to as many as you can, eh? That's the thing. When someone is like not feeling well, you get a lot of messages and it can be a little overwhelming. Thank you. I appreciate it. but they're all messaging him and not me. And I'm like, I wish some of them would message me just to give him a break. So I try and take care of everything else that I can just to give Tash a break because he's been having long days. But we're hopeful things will slow down soon once everyone's healthy again. Maybe I'm dizzy because I had an energy drink, but that usually doesn't do it. In a few minutes, I'm gonna get going, but they've been on for 50 minutes. I usually try and go for about an hour. My watch time has been going down. I was finally building it up, but it went down a lot because I haven't been posting. Those watch hours are hard to get. Like, it would be nice to be monetized in the sense that then I can have memberships and then, like, even if it's, $1.99 a month or whatever. I want the memberships, not so much the money, it's so then I can show more in videos. Because I don't really want to show like me going, outside too much and like if there's street names, or I don't want to show my house with like the whole world. Because like you never know who's watching. So I'd like to show more stuff for them. Yeah, I usually drink 2 or 3 cups of coffee a day. I know I like need a coffee in like an hour to like wake up or I'm not a happy camper. What's your favorite type of coffee? I usually prefer a dark roast. I don't know what I should do with all these plant babies, but they're still just living here. Okay, hoping. Thank you, Joseph. And it was nice seeing you. Go back to bed. And I hope Dusty doesn't get the zoomies in a couple hours. Cats always get the zoomies at the most inconvenient times. Get some sleep. I was up a lot last night.
I don't think you should do that.
What? Be up a lot?
Yeah.
The only thing I can think of is I had to take allergy meds last night, and for some reason I kept waking up. So even though they can cause drowsiness, I think they make me wake up a lot more. So I think it's that, because when I don't take them, I sleep better. Nescafe, right on. Now, are you someone who likes to use flavored creamer or not? Annie likes to make iced coffee and puts a lot of like the flavored creamer and ice in hers. Whereas I usually drink hot coffee. Yeah, there's no in between for you. It's like one or the other. I've tried Turkish coffee, it's good. I've tried Vietnamese coffee. Vietnamese coffee is really good and really strong. I like that. Oftentimes I get a red eye, which is like 3 shots of espresso or 2 shots of espresso filled with coffee. So it's coffee with espresso in it. On days that like my depression is a little heavier, if that's the way to put it, I drink those just to try and get me up. But on days I'm anxious, I don't, because it will mess with my anxiety. I'd like to try Dunkin' Donuts coffee. Dunkin' sounds good, and they have all these different flavors and stuff. We don't have them in Canada. There's lots of sirens going on outside. Hopefully everything's okay. I have a song stuck in my head, and it's not even a song I listen to. I just hear it from memes, and it's just like going around in my head. Donkey Donny. I'd like coffee from Dunky Donny. It's funny. Someone in my family, when they were little, like toddler age, would call donuts donies. So they'd be like, I want a donny. So that's where that came from. But this has been a good live stream. We had Joseph, we had Crystal, we have all you guys, we had some from Canada. That's exciting. That's gonna be stuck in my head now, Dunky Donny.
Probably.
Did you eat the whole cake?
Do I have to answer them on live stream?
I think she ate the whole. She baked a cake and ate a cake.
Well, it was like really small.
That's okay. She's young and healthy. Okay, Sirens, we hear you. We hear you. Trying to think if there's anything else today besides chores I have to do. I should try and go for an evening walk because I haven't been going on my walks, but and it would make me feel better, but I just haven't had it in me to do that yet.
My walks are a scam. They never make me feel better. I just get tired.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then I fall asleep for the rest of the day.
Well, maybe they relax you. Which Nescafe is it? Is it like I'm thinking instant coffee, but they make other coffee too, right? I know they make some for iced coffee as well. Currently, we have the Tim Hortons coffee, which is expensive, but the price of coffee went up, and for some reason that one went on sale, so it was the same price as the cheap coffee. So Tim Hortons is like our coffee shop here. Probably like what Dunkin' Donuts is in the States. It would be our Tim's. There is a Tim Hortons in every corner, every plaza. But their coffee's not that great. But the coffee you make at home is. You're still here, Canadian Banana? You don't drink coffee? Who told you coffee's not good for health? Every year it'll be like coffee's no good. Then they'll be like coffee's great. Drink at least a cup of it a day. It helps. How do you function then? What do you drink instead of coffee? Do you drink tea or what? How do you survive? Yeah, but I mean, so does cardio. Yes, there is a lot of trolls on YouTube, Lewis. There is definitely. I was working out, but I paused for that because I'm just in survival mode right now, but I'll start doing that again. Green tea. Sometimes green tea like hurts my stomach though. But I do like green tea. Sometimes we get loose leaf green tea with different flavors in it, and it's really good. And you're right, it is good for your health. Does it? Wonder if it helps balance them. Maybe I should be drinking green tea. I had one year I had made iced green tea recipe where you put like lemons and you put a little bit of like you can put whatever sweetener you want. And it was so good. I was drinking so much of it. But now I go to make it and I can't seem to get the right recipe again. Yeah. I hear nothing but good things about green tea, but for me, I can only drink a small cup or like I said it hurts my stomach. And I don't know why that is. It could take 10 years off me. Oh my goodness, then I should get green tea in IV bags and get hooked up to it. So I'm 39. That means I look 29. Maybe I should start the green tea. Yeah, they did. There is studies that say coffee is good for you, but for some people that are sensitive or if you have heart conditions, then yeah, you have to go decaf. Definitely if you have heart issues. I don't know, coffee is like a plant, so I kind of think it's a plant is good. You could look 19. I don't want to look that much younger. Then I'll get ID'd when I go to the store or the restaurant. When I want me a margarita, I'll get ID'd. The one store I went into, I was getting a bottle of wine, and the guy's like, "Are you over the age?" I'm like, "Yes," and I giggled. He's like, "Okay." I think they have to ask everyone that, though. Okay, what's your favorite type of beer? I kind of stick with Coors Light. My family drinks a lot of beer from like Europe and different places, but for some reason that again upsets my stomach, which makes no sense because theirs is better. Bud Light? Sometimes we get Bud Light when we go camping and stuff. And it was stop. Yeah, there's coffee. What do you call it? Enemas?
Ew.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far. But there is. I do think coffee, I think if you don't have heart conditions, coffee is not bad for you. But obviously, I'm not an expert, but I just know for me, I really like the taste of it. And it's like one of those little joys I actually get from life. Do you mean it's. No, I don't think so. I think they're. Yeah. I don't think your butt's supposed to drink coffee. I think your mouth is. Ryan Seacrest was into that. I'm like, bro's on public TV just talking about that. I'm like, that's a little crazy. I mean, to each their own, I guess. I know some people do that, but that's not my thing. I'm not doing that. I even one year it must have got really popular a few years ago because it was recommending like videos about that on YouTube. I'm like, no, I'm not watching that. So it must have been like one of those like health trends that happened. Like every year there's like a different superfood or there's different studies and I'm like, okay, everything in moderation. Well, unless it's really bad for you, but I think coffee in moderation's okay. But I think I'm gonna get going because I've been on here for an hour and I do gotta get to chores and I don't want to lose my steam and I want to get that done before Tash comes home. So thank you everyone for the 12 thumbs up. Much love everyone. And I don't know when my next live stream is. It might be Monday morning if I can get up. And then we can have our friends from. You have a good one too, eh? Bye everyone.